shoving. We got a lot of chirping. We got a wrestling match going on.
Right now at 5:30, today's battle at the Kohl Center turned into a fight. We're going to break down what happened after the final buzzer. And it's sunny and mild today, but that's all about to change. Austin's standing by with much more on tomorrow's Alert Day. That's all coming up at 5:30.
Howard and Guard are not happy right now as the two of them continue to have words. We told you Juwan Howard was not happy about that timeout. And Juwan Howard just threw a right hand. And now we got a scrum.
Woo! That was the scene from the Kohl Center in the aftermath of the Badgers basketball beatdown of Michigan this afternoon. Our Jordan Reed was there to witness all of it and joins us now with more.
Brad, I've never seen anything like that before. I was right there on the court when things started to go south, and it's unfortunate that our lead today isn't Wisconsin's blowout win. It's what happened after the game ended. Now let's take another look. In the handshake line following the Badgers' 77-63 win over the Wolverines, things start heating up between Greg Gard and Juwan Howard. That's when you see Howard reaching through the traffic, striking one of UW's assistant coaches, Joe Krabenhoft. Howard says he was upset about how Wisconsin used a late game timeout, but here's what Gard had to say about how it all started.
He was going down the line with everybody, and they were all fine. And he came up to me and pulled his max down and said, "I'll remember that." And he started pointing at me and tapped me in the chest. And I said, "Hold on. Let me explain to you why I took the timeout." Maybe he doesn't know the rule that you get the 10 seconds reset. I wasn't going to put my players in that type of situation to have to break a press in 4 seconds, coming stiff and cold off the bench. I wouldn't do that for a regular group. I can take a timeout. It gives my players the best chance to have success. So that's where it started, that he said, "I'll remember that, I'll remember that." And I said, "Hey, let me tell you why I did what I did." And he didn't want any part of it, and kept moving on. So.
The Big Ten says it is aware of what happened after the game. They have been in contact with both schools and are assessing the situation. They plan to take swift action and appropriate disciplinary actions when the review is complete. And as for everything that happened before the brawl, we have that coming up shortly in Maine sports, including Michael Finley's jersey retirement.
All right, thanks so much, Jordan. To weather now. Today is a beautiful day of weather, but it's going to turn pretty nasty pretty fast. There's an alert day in the forecast tomorrow night, and it's going to make for some icy conditions on Tuesday. Meteorologist Allison Kopninski joins us now with her certified most accurate forecast.
And these warm temperatures really did feel amazing outside. The winds also have died down over these last few hours, and the Doppler track is staying clear. So overall, this was definitely a winning Sunday if you ask me. But then jumping into the early part of next week, winter weather advisories are going into effect. Now, they're going to go into effect late on Monday, right around 5 p.m. for most of us, lasting through 6 p.m. on Tuesday. So most of the morning hours tomorrow still a-okay, but your commute home likely going to see some freezing rain, maybe a bit of some snow, and for some communities, a possibility of some lighter rain showers as well. Alert days in the forecast there for that Monday night and Tuesday. We're not going to see a ton of overall snowfall. In fact, most of us are going to be less than an inch of snow, but that's not the main concern. It's really going to be the freezing rain potential. You only need a few hundredths of an inch of freezing rain to cause some pretty widespread concerns. So that's really our main concern moving forward here into this next work week. Tonight, looking pretty good out there. Mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures also staying quite mild with a low of 27 degrees. But make sure you stay tuned. I'll have all the details you need to know on that alert day and a look at your extended forecast coming up in a bit.
All right, thanks so much, Austin. Coming up after the break, through food and friendship, the Highland community is stepping up this weekend to support 2 late firefighters.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call or go to sendinfokit.com to see how easy it is to save on dental bills.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
At Pick
Save, we believe fresh is all about standards. That's why we do up to a 27-point inspection on our produce. Like for oranges, we check for color and scarring and more, keeping only the best of the best on our shelves. Because when it comes to fresh for everyone, we believe the juice is worth the squeeze. Pick and Save. Fresh for everyone.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family. Do good things in the community. Help out your neighbors. You've been there for so many others. Now, we're here for you. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5:30.
When 2 Mineral Point firefighters died last month after their engine was hit by a semi, their community wanted to do something to help. They decided to host a fundraiser in support of their families, but as Christina Laurie explains, that quickly turned into much, much more.
Thank you for your service is one of the simplest things you can say to a first responder.
The best part of this job is just pretty simply helping people that need help.
It's even more powerful when you show it.
Whatever the situation might be, we're there to help.
Dozens of firefighters and the hundreds of men and women they serve spent their Sunday helping in a different way, the Wisconsin way, hosting a chicken barbecue fundraiser for the families the Mineral Point firefighters killed in the line of duty left behind.
Sometimes in a small community, a familiar face really means a lot to them.
Highland Fire Chief Kurt James only knew Captain Brian Bush and James Ludlam through work. But in firefighting, professional relationships quickly become personal.
You know, everybody will see the fire scene or the crash scene, but not everybody sees all the training and the hard work that goes into it.
Fellow firefighter Tom Mishak didn't know Brian and James at all, but there's a special bond between all first responders that regular people simply can't understand.
Some of the risk that they don't know about, the time and the man hours that it takes to do those sort of things, even at the volunteer level.
Regardless, many regular people are still stepping up.
You know, these are people I grew up with,
including our own Leah Lynchide.
A lot of these folks knew the Mineral Point firefighters who were killed, but some of them didn't know them, and it doesn't matter. They're still going to step up for their small town and make sure that they're supported.
Not just saying, but showing their gratitude. In Highland, Christina Laurie, News 3 Now.
By the time our crew left this morning, the Highland Fire Department had already raised $10,000 for James and Brian's families. Still ahead at 5:30, more on dangerous crashes Friday night around the state, and Austin has the latest on an alert day for tomorrow night. Your full forecast is after the break.
We told you about a local wrestling coach waging a fierce battle off the mat with cancer. On Monday, Josh Sprider will catch up with Coach Kate.
Be proactive, not reactive. We're watching a Midwestern winter storm. That's Monday morning from 4:30 to 7.
Some numbers are thrilling. Some impressive. Some just right. After an accident, there's one critical number. The number that helps you get your life back by factoring in your needs for today and tomorrow. That's where Habish and Rotier's numbers really add up. With over 90 years of client successes and 13 offices to help you wherever you are. No other personal injury law firm is better suited to get the amount that's right for you.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection, a name you can trust when service is a must.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection is here 24 hours a day.
7 days a week for all your residential and commercial plumbing services.
From installation, repairs, and maintenance to complete sewer and drain cleaning, we've got you covered.
Visit MononaPFP.com.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection, a name you can trust when service is a must.
Sunroom savings season is here.
Four Seasons has great solutions to beat the backyard blues and save 20 to 30%. Everything from decks and pergolas to screen rooms, porch conversions, patio rooms, sunrooms, and our new life room with retractable screens are on sale now. Let CoolView show you how to tame your backyard and improve your lifestyle. Call for a free backyard survey, design, and quote.
Get a new view from CoolView.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family. Do good things in the community. Help out your neighbors. You've been there for so many others. Now, we're here for you. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Around the state, the driver of a semi-truck is doing okay after the semi went off a bridge on I-94 over the St. Croix River. This happened last night in Hudson. Officials say the driver was taken to the hospital, and authorities spent a few hours at this scene of the crash. They wanted to make sure that no fuel was leaking. The interstate was not closed. Okay, Austin's back now with your forecast.
Yeah, and we are going to also have to watch out for some slick roads, especially later on in the evening tomorrow night, all the way through much of our Tuesday. So an alert day is in effect here for Monday night and into Tuesday. Once you start to see that lighter precipitation forming tomorrow, I'd really try to either avoid the roadways or take it very slow because they're going to get pretty slick at times tomorrow. Now, the future track still going to show those temperatures actually starting out in the lower 30s. We're going to reach the middle 30s towards the afternoon, but then we're going to see that lighter precipitation making its way through. Now, for most of us, we're going to see some freezing rain, sleet, a little bit of some lighter snow, and some of our southeastern communities could also see just some rain actually mixing in for a brief moment. So a little bit of a mixed bag of what we're actually expecting with some of our highest snowfall totals, generally in our northern and northwestern communities, but for most of us, this is mainly going to be a lighter precipitation event, but you don't need much precip to cause quite a few issues, especially whenever we're talking about freezing rain potential. Now, taking a look at our future track, a little bit more of a widespread view here. Much of the same still. It does look like this has shifted a bit to the north over the last few days, but really not too much. Most of the heavier snowfall showers still going to be in the Northwoods, but it's still going to be quite slick down here in southern Wisconsin. Winter weather advisories go into effect for most of us at 5 p.m. tomorrow, lasting all the way through 6 p.m. on Tuesday. And that, again, is encompassing most of our communities. Heaviest snowfall totals up north, down here in southern Wisconsin. Most of us are going to see less than an inch of overall snowfall, but we're still going to see that potential for freezing rain. And this is going to be our main cause for concern. If we see a few hundredths of an inch of freezing rain, that's going to cause a lot of slick spots. If you see a tenth or 2/10 of an inch of freezing rain, well, that's going to cause a lot more roadway concerns, and then you'll start to see those cool videos of people punching through the ice in their windshield, or not windshield, windows in their car, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be nice out there. You'll get some cool videos, but that's about the only cool thing with this system coming up here on this Monday night and Tuesday. It could get very, very messy out there.
When you go outside today, you were thinking, oh, we're really starting to turn the corner, and now we're back to reality, huh?
And we're not going to see that big snowstorm moving through, you know, a little bit of a more warm moisture event moving through. That's going to bring that freezing rain. I'd rather have snow here this time around. I'd rather see 6 inches move through, but unfortunately, you only need a little bit of freezing rain to cause some pretty major concerns, and that's still on the table as of right now for Monday night and Tuesday.
All right, thanks so much, Austin. What a day at the Kohl Center it was. Coming up in sports, we're going to take a look at the Badgers win, plus a special halftime ceremony.
Business profiles are one of the most complete business listings online. How do I know? I got a new transmission, but it was bad. He refused to make it right. So I filed a complaint, and I saw that BBB profiles feature an overview, accreditation, customer reviews, and the BBB rating, which takes into account a variety of factors. And now it's all good. Better Business Bureau. Check before you buy.
Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. Meet new friends or reconnect with some old ones, and find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Step into the new with a new Chevy. Very well qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy vehicles. Plus, on select models, current Chevy owners get an additional $750 bonus cash. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
As you remodel, don't toss your cabinets and appliances. Donate to Habitat Restore. Give your items a second life while proceeds build Habitat for Humanity homes. Donate today. Habitat Restore, Dane County.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison 2022. Nominate your favorites online, including Buck and Honey's, for the Best of Madison in 5 food and drink categories. Nominate Buck and Honey's today at madisonmagazine.com.
He should have used his power to serve Wisconsin. Instead, Ron Johnson served himself. An investigation found that Ron Johnson pushed through a special tax loophole that benefited his own family's business. After the loophole became law, Ron Johnson cashed out of the company for $5 million. Ron Johnson has doubled his wealth since taking office. Look up the facts and tell Ron Johnson to stop passing tax laws that benefit himself.
How an area school community is turning tragedy into hope. Tonight at 10.
It's a day that won't be forgotten anytime soon, but one thing that Greg Gard did say is he doesn't want his team's efforts this afternoon to be overshadowed by the post-game brawl. So now that we've all seen the ending, let's backtrack and see how Wisconsin completes this route. It's a back-and-forth game to start. It's tied up at 31 at halftime. Then the tempo really picks up in the second half, namely on UW's end. Johnny Davis takes matters into his own hands. He's also the master of following through on those tough buckets. Turns into an old-fashioned three-point play, and the Badgers blow this game wide open, and it's Chucky Hepburn who puts the cherry on top with a triple. Wisconsin goes on to win 77-63. Davis leads the way with 25 points. The Badgers are now 21-5 on the season. And it is a day of celebration for Wisconsin basketball. Before the Badgers took down the Wolverines, the program celebrated and honored a player who truly set the standard at Wisconsin, Michael Finley. The Badgers great officially saw his number retired at halftime in front of friends, family, former teammates, and coaches. His name is forever in the record books, and now his number, 24, is forever in the Kohl Center rafters.
A lot was sacrificed during my time here as a basketball player, and today is just a celebration of that. So you'll see a lot of familiar faces from the past, and although it's my name and number going up in the rafters, there's a lot of people who I have to give credit to for making that day possible.
We'll be right back.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Water is one of nature's most beautiful and life-sustaining resources. At no fault of their own, many Wisconsin utility customers are facing a shutoff to their water service. This leaves them without the one life-giving resource we all take for granted. And those hardest hit are on fixed incomes, juggling multiple temporary jobs, or those who lost full-time jobs in sectors hardest hit by the pandemic. If someone you care about needs a hand up, your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your water, heat, and power on. If you are in danger of losing your water service, call 833-H2O-WISC, 833-426-9472. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Welcome back. Late in the day on Monday, as well as throughout much of the day on Tuesday, watch out for some freezing rain, sleet, and some light snowfall. Roads are likely going to be slick at times.
All right, thanks so much. We're going to see you later.